Okay, so updated on the whiteboard. Let's just start again with this. I think we do need to do shock rubbers though, I can't forget that. What I did is, on the Jags, the bump stop is part of the cover that covers the shock, so when I dropped the front bed down, they fell off and I tidied up and they're no longer with us, so there's nothing stopping the shocks from going all the way out and touching the bonnet if it really wanted to, so I've got to make something to fix that. So that is shock rubbers, springs, what else have I got to do? That caliper with the snapped off. Remember last week we were quickly trying to bleed the brakes, but then the caliper had a snapped off, you know, more pain in the bum. Caliper change, re-bleed the brakes, harness, bonnet bolt, plural, because we've got 3, but I can't find the crash tube for number 4, so I'm gonna have to find that or make a new one or do something and do that and whatever. That's fine. Mirror has got to go in. Charge the battery. What else have we got to do? Wheels and tyres. Got to resort the spares box as well, because a couple of episodes ago we took all this Jag stuff out and put all the series stuff in for the pink Jag, so sort spares again, which is relatively easy. And tools. Plus some other stuff that I've more than likely forgot about, which we'll pick up along the way. Squirrel, Astra. Squirrel's just out of shot. He's doing the Astra at the minute for Saturday. He's going to tell me what he's still got left to do.
Loads.
Okay. Loads. Anything else?
Welding.
More loads. Welding on door.
Welding, exhaust, crush tubes. No.
Exhaust.
Oh, yeah. Bonnet bolts.
Crush tubes. Bonnet bolt. Some other stuff.
Filter, door plates, side plates.
And it just keeps going down. So
Yeah.
let's get Wednesday out of the way and then we'll worry about that one, because that's bad. Okay, as you've just seen by the whiteboard of doom, we've got lots to do, kind of enough to do is probably the best way to put it, to keep me busy for when I should be doing some work, but I'm doing this instead. So what I'm going to do now is just do these springs. If I can remember where I put the ones that come out of the last one, probably tied it up and threw them in the scrap somewhere, or I don't know, took them for a walk or swapped them for some Pokemon cards or something, I don't know. But what I'm going to do is put you on a time lapse because it's long-winded. What did we have last week? Did drum and bass or garage music or something? Let's have some, I don't know. What do you fancy, Squiz? Rock and roll? Let's go rock and roll. It's Monday again, and we just keep building bangers. Oh, blown a hole through the pen. What was that? Anyways, where's and who's and what's and where's. It's Monday night, evening-ish, kind of about 8 o'clock. Done a bit earlier, done the nursery run, got Bella, went home, cooked dinner, sorted some bits out at home. I've come back down the yard. I can't find this crush tube bit that bolts on here for this back bonnet bolt anywhere. And I mean, I've searched around this bit. I haven't really looked over there, but that's probably thrown it away, going by the track record of tidying up. However, this was a base of the pole that was the handrail up on the mezzanine floor upstairs, and that's been cut off and used for something else. However, this is like, I'm just going to gas a hole through the bottom there and just do some trimmage for the bonnet, and that's like ready to go. That's a good spare until we find the other one. Yep, where's the pen? So that's going to be like kind of there-ish. Where's the bonnet sit? Maybe about here, maybe, probably, possibly. Probably too high. Just cut that off there, and then that's job done. That's the wrong one. That's what you can't see right about now. That's not a reference to a Fatboy Slim song. Is the sun that is absolutely kicking down on the side of that building, and it's like been 28 degrees in here today. Maybe it's outside. I don't know. The temp, I'll check it in a minute. That's like the sun is burning on the side of the building there, and where it's all metal and the sun sort of goes around there all afternoon, that's like you can feel the heat coming off of the door. I'd love to open it, but then the lights flicker and start giving you a strobe light party. And it's probably not very good for a lot of people, so we just keep it shut. But what that means is the precipitation that is coming out of my skin right now, like, damn, it's hot in here. Now, 9 inches is the preferred tool for the job. I'm not talking about the gentleman's sausage, all right, I'm talking about the grinder. I know, to stop with the dirty thoughts. I wasn't going down that route. Look at the new glasses wall as well, so don't get any more metal bits up the eye lookers. Why does it seem so short? Probably is, possibly not. More than likely. So I need to do some gassage up in here. No, I'm alright actually, Joey. I've got all the healths and the safeties on today. I'm actually alright. Holy Moses! That's about 7,000 degrees hotter than it needs to be. But my name's Pete and I like doing things really silly. Especially when they burn me. That's really hot, so let's just move that out the way. Okay, just for 7 minutes. Let's do some drilling. Drilly, drilly, drews. Some nuts and bolts and some other stuff. I'm singing Peppa Pig again. That is not good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now Squirrel, will stand here and swear blind till the cows come home that when you use a drill, you need to go slow and lubricated and steady, and don't worry about all that. Just get the biggest drill bit you can find, turn it up full speed, and send it. Works fine for me. Which one was the cold one? This one. Let's throw that one away. Goodbye. Okay. 19ers, my spanner. Don't even need a spanner. The old self-locking model. Okay. Doesn't line up. No, it kind of does. Literally perfect. Okay, that is one more jobbed. We'll have to put the bonnet on and mark the hole and just knock it through, but that's fine. Right, next up on the list of to-doozles, to-doodly-doo-doos, is on these V8 ones, this bit obviously sticks out the front, which we've touched on previously. I originally used to be able to weld a bit of plate there just to try and hold that together, because that's obviously where the wishbone mounts up to, and when you start crashing they like go different directions and start trying to like get an orchestra going, you know, with all the different hand movements that you get from here. So I used to weld a plate there, then the scrutineers told me I wasn't allowed to do that, so then I put the plate here next to the mounting point, and I was told I wasn't allowed to do that. So as it stands for Speedworth at the minute, all we're allowed to do is a bit of chain, because it's a non-solid fixing, or you're allowed to seatbelt it in, which doesn't really do a lot. So I'm just going to weld this little bit of chain either side, there to there. It just helps, I suppose, if the wishbones go to drop down, it just, I don't know, just helps stop that gap there from opening up, I guess. But to be fair, the metal used on this beam isn't very strong, so 9 times out of 10 I end up ripping it off anyway. But hey ho, every little helps. A little bit of time's passed since you last saw us doing that stuff, because I made a balls up and forgot to charge the camera, which is actually also my phone, because obviously I've been down here all day, and then I went home and I've come back and I forgot to put it on charge, and I was cracking on. I was just getting loads of stuff done, and I didn't realise the camera had turned off, so I was talking to myself, which is great. So whilst you've been gone, I obviously finished off doing the bits of chain on there. I got to the wiring loom. I forgot that the ECU is obviously new and different for this engine, and I didn't have the box that it goes in. I've got one, but that's on the Jag outside, on the pink one. So I just made one with like an electrical, what's it called? I don't know, like a big plastic, like 4 bolts, and it seals it, and a gangway box or something, sort of electrical thing, which is about 15 sizes too big. So I've just tech screwed that straight to the tunnel, whacked the ECU in it in a carry bag, and that'll be fine. And put the harness in, which is the one up the Pink Series 2. It was new for World Final, and you don't realise, it's like when you put on new socks, it's like a new harness. Everything's smooth and just how you like it, you know, like well maintained, if you know what I'm saying. So that'd be nice to use that one. Crutch strap is in. The seat is all tied in and ratchet strapped in now, so that's not going anywhere. Battery's back on charge. This is obviously done for now. That needs a rebuild. Hang on a minute. We're going for Halford's gloss black edition. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. That's brand new. And where are we at now? I've got to put a mirror in. Oh, change brake caliper. Hey, remember in the last video when we bled the brakes up and someone in their infinite wisdom had snapped the bleed nipple clean off and then painted over it with the Go Faster red caliper paint. So that's great. That can go in the scrap. Yep. That's gone. So we've changed that. I do need to re-bleed it. I've got an easy bleed, but it leaks and it's a pain in the bum. So hopefully someone can jump in the car tomorrow and give us a bleed up. If not, I'll have to put the easy bleed back together. It's just a bit of a pig. So that's a tomorrow job. I'm just in the middle of putting a mirror in. Not that we spend much time looking in the mirror. And then, I don't think we're too far away. I know I've got to do tracking because the rack's been on and off, and I've obviously jiggled about with some bits and bobs on there. And what else have I got to do? I've got to whack the hole through the bonnet for that bonnet bolt. And then we're not too far away. I suppose it's going to be wheels and tyres next as well, really. I know we touched on that in the last episode or the one before as well, that I've got tarmac tyre wise. We are really running low. So I'm going to have to order up some tyres. Oh yeah, look at that, that's like brand new. Yeah, tyre wise we're really low. I need to order up some tarmac tyres. I've got, that ain't one. The Bridgestones, I seem to have scrubbed them all out. And in a 16, they're getting really expensive. So I've either got to buy some more or try and find a good replacement. There's an Avon tyre that people are using now, so I might give that a go. But yeah, again, that's probably another tomorrow job. But we're nearly there. I'm actually doing better than I thought, because it's only Monday night. I've only got a couple of jobs left to do, rather than a load. However, there's a big issue lurking over there in the fact that the Astra that is being raced in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 days time, is still relatively road car. Well, it's not, it's stripped out, but it's nowhere near finished and built and bolted up, and there's lots to do. Yeah. Great. La 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 la. What is that now? 24smans? We don't need you. 24 goodbyes. We need, man needs a 19 and a 22. Nice edge. Okie dokie dokie. Why am I bringing you down here? You're from the, you're for the back wheel. Go over there now. I just love doing stuff, and some stuff is cool. Right then. Nice. All right, it's Tuesday morning. We done a bit last night. I did think last night when I got in the bath, when I was thinking about what I'd got done, I think I completely forgot to tell you about the fact that I'd changed the prop shaft as well, because we had the solid one for the rolling road, which is, obviously it's got the Ford engine and the Mazda gearbox and the Jag back axle. So all that is a normal Jag prop for one of these. But I gave it to a proper prop shaft place, and they put the right, obviously measured it, and they've put the right end on for this gearbox, just so it's the same as a road car basically. And when it's going really fast on the rollers, it's not shaking and wobbling all over the place. So we don't use that for racing, that's just for the rolling road. So that's now come back off, and my sliding telescopic prop shaft has gone back on. The brakes are jarring me off. There's no one here to screw us off today, and I haven't seen Wayne, and there's no one here to help me bleed it up. So I'm going to get the easy bleed going, although it does leak, and then just try and go back through it and make sure I'm 100% with him, because Not sure if you're aware, everyone that goes, you don't need brakes, just hit the car in front, or you don't need brakes, just turn the corner. Or listen, if you're not braking, you ain't going fast enough. If you want to be fast, you need to be able to stop like that and get straight back on the throttle again. You don't want all this one brake's working but we break our backs off because we couldn't be bothered and the pipe split, so we just went, that'd be right. You're not going forwards if you're doing that. That's no good. Sorry. You need to be able to stop, turn, get straight back on the throttle. So brakes are very important to go fast. Now, for anyone that doesn't understand how an easy bleed works, hang on a minute, let's check the juice. Okay, there's the brake juice. Oh yeah, brimmed. Just how we like it. Now, anyone that's never used an easy bleed or ever heard of an easy bleed or whatever, relatively simple tool for the box. It's one of those working remotely sort of jobbies that gets you out the now and again, you know. So the idea is you use a wheel. Hang on a minute. Here's a wheel. That goes in here somewhere, and that's going to clip on there. But first we've got to fill up the juice bottle with the juices. Level surface ish. That's where I spill it and it takes the paint off the side of the car. Brake juice, yummy yummy juice for brakes. Okay, so where's the lid for? Aha. So logic is that goes in there. The lid is a bit of a cross-thread scenario, so it leaks a little bit. But that's going to build pressure through the tyre into the bottle, push the juice out the bottle, down the pipe into the reservoir, keeps pumping the juice in and puts pressure in whilst you are cracking the nipple off and bleeding it. Excuse the sneeze. Hay fever's working wonders today. Now the bottle does say use no more than 20 psi. That's fine then. Let's just go with that. It's probably why it leaks, because I just put 80. Oh, that's leaky. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's really bad. Leaking more than it's ever leaked before. So I'm going to do the right thing and start cracking the nipples off. Now I would say that I know when 20 psi is 20 psi, but the gauge doesn't actually work, so that's good. We'll just guess for about 40 and then it'd take twice as long to run out, wouldn't it? Nope, definitely doesn't work like that. Okay, let's try that. One more to bleed. Oh, many hairs. The old 9mm. Hey. Oh yeah. A little bit of air there, look. So the Easy Bleed does kind of get it done, but look at this mess now. All over my new paint. Damn you and your 20 psi. Now we'll see what that's like. It should be okay, but in case it's not, we can always have a bit of a bleed up tomorrow night when we're at the track, when there's more than just me. Because I think I need to buy a new Easy Bleed. It's done me, don't get me wrong, it's done me years, but it is the Lone Bleed 2000, and it does get the job done. You know, if it's just you in your shed on yourself, sort of scenario. Yeah, just mine's a bit messy now. Let's put more brake fluid all over the floor, I think, than what's in the reservoir. But there you go. Another job ticked off the job list. Wheels and tyres. I think, memory serves me right, I had the chromes on the back of the one from Eastbourne last time when the engine went bang, and that had the Bridgestones on it, so I might take them off to put them on this. Might look a bit weird with two chromes on this being sign written, but beggars can't be choosers when you're short on tyres the day before the meeting. I did have a ring round last night as well, actually, seeing if I could get some delivered before tomorrow, but to no avail. So, whatever, let's put some wheels back on it. Hello, Nipper. Squirrel's gonna do bad things to you with expanding foam. Joey, leave him alone.
Can we light him up and make him bold?
Right.
You touch my dog.
A few things to take into consideration here. Wayne's just turning up with his dog, and Squirrel hasn't actually yet filled up with expanding foam.
No.
Also, it's just gone 12 o'clock midday, and the sun's come round on the shutter, and it feels like we're sizzling in a pan. And also, here comes Joey the fire marshal.
He ain't going to do it now, is he?
Or not. All right, Joe? Oh, Squiz, we've got new PPE for that. Do you want to put the mask on?
No! Oh, the rat's outside.
What's going on? What's going on with your dog weight?
Good.
we've done a bit on the Astra. It's about 6,000,004 degrees out here at the moment, and I'm just like melting like a candle. But when we went to get the engine rolling roaded the other day, kind of crashed into a bollard in the car park there by Lindale. So before we can go racing and come back tonight, following Rob up the road, he's going to have the flicker 6000 in his mirrors, because that's not in there very well. I've got the bits to do it, so we're just going to change that out. One of the many jobs that I've kind of forgotten about. Is anything holds that one up there? I don't know. I think it's a 17, but no, me, when I put the front on, it's probably a 15 or a 12 or a something that it's not. Oh, there you go, 16. That's good. Great, yeah, nice. Yeah, the best thing about this is when I put the front on the lorry, I'm kind of glad I haven't painted it yet, don't get me wrong, but when I put the front on the lorry in January, this headlight from this set was not very good, so I spent lots of money on a new one, and now I broke it. This is brand new and many expensives. But where it's a 7.5 ton lorry and it's I think it's a 10 tonner, the front, this little lip comes up too far. When it bolts on there and the cab bounces about, it crashes and smashes and breaks it, and so we trimmed the cheeks down on the last one. This one I haven't even bothered measuring because I can't really be bothered, so we've just got the grinder out and lopped it off. Probably won't fit, but we'll see. What many bad things have we got here? That doesn't matter because that's the headlight anyway. Let's turn that round like that. Newness, I need a cutting device. Why's that? I've got an auto adjuster and this one hasn't. Do we need it? I don't know. Probably. It doesn't fit. Why doesn't it fit? Why is that the wrong way around? Ah, spacerage, that's why. Adjustaments, spacerments. Okay, that's fine. Do kind of ish. Ish. Hopefully that bites. Probably cross thread it. Nice. Perfect. Side lights? Yeah. Full beams? Yeah. Bit of that. Oh man. Why is that not working with that? As good as that one, isn't it? Forgot one. Come on now. Go. Try againage. Come on now. Okay. Where's the long ones? So we line it up, just send it. Let's send it. There we go. There's one. Send it. More socketry needed. Where's that socket gone? Oh, what have I done with that now? Don't run away. I need you. And a sweaty head. Allstar Hydraulics. Hello, mate. Yeah, and off. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. There you go, that wraps up this episode for this week. It's a little bit shorter than the ones we've done previously, the last 3 or 4, but it's just filming time, man. We haven't had the time this week. It's just, sometimes it's just too much with obviously trying to work, and then you do a race meeting on a Wednesday. And don't get me wrong, I love the Wednesday night meetings at Eastbourne, at Arlington. For us, it's just over an hour down the road, and it splits the week up. Whether you're spectating or racing, it's just nice just to get out, nice weather. Man, it was hot as well, but yeah, it's just too much sometimes. We're trying to do a Wednesday and then get the car done for a Saturday. Bearing in mind, we only got the Astra running at the start of the week. All the focus was on the Jag because it was more important. As soon as that's done, it's like push it out of the way and then crack on with the Astra trying to get that done for Saturday. But listen, it is what it is. So that's racing. It's, it wasn't great Wednesday. I'm not giving too much away, but we had a bad day. Yeah, I will release the footage from that. We did 3 races. We only finished 1, but we did 3 races. So that'll be another short video coming out soon, which will be the in-car footage from Wednesday night. We got the Astra ready for Northampton. I won't bother showing the footage from that. We done 1 race, which was the British, and we didn't finish it. So there's not much to show there. However, the Astra will do Speed Weekend, which is the next weekend, or this weekend coming as you watch this, which is the 1600 bangers 4-side team meeting, I think. I think they've called it the Euros or something to do with the football that's on at the minute. So you have to ring up and book in your team of 4. And rather than being like team whoever or team Scooby-Doo or team Bananarama or something, it's like you've got to be a country. So you're still your mates racing together, but you know, you've got England and France and Germany and whatever else. And we are going for something really cool, because we're going to win. Yeah, no, probably not. But that will obviously come in the next week's video, getting ready for that. So I'm not going to tell you about that yet, because although it's Monday when I'm filming this, and you're going to watch this tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and in a minute I'm going to start doing the car, I can't tell you, because that's a big secret. It's not really, it's just for next week. So yeah. You know, if you've liked it, the normal, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I do read them and go through them also. It's nice to read back the feedback. Obviously, the Allstar Garage merch.co.uk, you can get the t-shirts and the bits and bobs where you've got like stuff written on it and whatever. Not this one, because this is for the other business. But the other cool stuff. And big news is the people that asked for Wayne's World on a t-shirt, and everyone's going, oh, you should put Wayne on a t-shirt and it'd be really cool and I'll buy one. Well, now's your chance, because now on allstargaragemerch.co.uk is the official Wayne's World t-shirt. So you could look really cool, probably not, and have him on your t-shirt. I mean, who wouldn't want to walk around with a big picture of Wayne full size on your back? Like, come on now. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I've got stuff to do, so I will wrap this up and I will catch you next time.